Come go, Ben. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Henrik, or Bib, inside the game, Bannerlord Online. And it's been a while since I last streamed, because I've been busy with other things. So I tried to set up again, and I'm gonna attempt to make a tutorial of how to make money. One of the most asked questions from beginners in the global chat in Bannerlord Online. I do have a little bit of animal pest control problem with my cats running around demanding attention, so we'll see about that. I'm happy to report that I managed to set up my cat cam, which is here. So if one of the cats gets up here and takes a nap, you'll be able to watch him sleep as you watch this stream. Right, so let's get into it. How to make money 101. Bandit Leaders from Guard Commander in Zeonica intermediate level grinding. Join the fun. That's the name of the stream, and I'll try to guide you through this. The first thing you need to do is create a character in Bannerlord, of course. Now, if you have been in the game for a couple of days, couple of weeks, you're not quite a beginner, but you're not a veteran. You're on intermediate level. You might wonder, what is the best way to grind money? And I have to say, it's a very difficult question to answer, because there are so many ways to grind money. One thing I'd like to say, a great way to not make money is to suffer a lot of losses in troops, or maybe drop items if you lose combats. So I'm gonna be talking a lot about how to minimize your losses today, I suppose, because that's a way to gain more money, don't have any costs in the game. Let's start with the Guard Commander. He's inside every town on the map, but we're gonna be doing Zeonica, where everyone starts their game, and maybe you are still hanging around this area. My gear is a light lance, a shield. Doesn't really matter what shield you're using, and a polearm with a long length. This one is 205. I'd say it's kind of expensive. I think I bought one of those for 80,000. They used to be 300,000, so for me they're cheap now. There are better ones, but there are also worse ones that are cheaper. You could go with a, what's it called again, Menlavion. It's a bit short. I like to have a long one, but it really doesn't matter if it's a super good weapon. I don't want to use a crafted expensive weapon for this, because if it breaks, it just costs me a lot of money. If I get attacked by a player, if I lose this item, it's not the most expensive item in the game. So what I'm saying is, get yourself some rather cheap equipment. Armor wise, you can pause the game and you can check my armor values here. They're not super great or anything. I know, I'm carrying a lot of patron stuff. I am a veteran, I play the game a lot. You can get the same or average armor values you're not gonna need a lot of armor playing this game mode that I'm gonna show you. So equipment wise, there's really not that high of a ceiling that you need to breach to be able to do this. Right. So let me know in the comments what you think about equipment and gear. I'm not saying this is the best way, I'm saying this is how I do it. If you don't know what the guard commander is, it's one of the NPCs inside town surroundings. The first one on the right of the gate, and he exists in every town. Now, of course, he's gonna give you different compositions of bandit leader armies depending on what culture you're in. So this tutorial is only about Empire bandit leaders, I suppose. But I guess mostly, you know, it evens out to about the same. So this is a difficult part, taking the quest as the guard commander. If I talk to him, he has well-paid jobs, and he has the bandit leader here. That's what we're gonna do. But before we do that, you need to pause the video, you need to go back a couple of times and listen to this, because even though you're at a HD zoomer and your attention deficit is very low or high, it's gonna be difficult. Because there are 3 levels of guard commander bandit leader quests. You have 20 bandits, you have 50 bandits with a leader, and you have 80 bandits with a leader. And it's not only the number, it's also the quality of the troops inside the army of the bandit leader, but also the reward level. So I'd say if you're rather new and you keep an army of from say 20 to 40, there is a big chance that you're gonna get the 20 size army. But once you get up towards 40, around 40 troops, where I'm now at, 46, there is a larger chance that you're gonna go up to the next size of army, which is 50. And that is substantially harder. If you get up a bit above 40, to around 50, 60, and all the way up to maximum 115 here, there is a larger and larger chance that you're gonna get the 80 maximum size, most difficult bandit leader army. So depending on where you are with your army size, quality, level of skill, where you're comfortable, you can kind of control what kind of bandit leader you're gonna get. No, it's not determined, it's still random. You can have one army and get the hardest 80 level. I never try that, but I suppose. But if you're above like 40, I never get the 20, the smallest army. So at 46 now, I'm trying to steer this, control this, so that I'm gonna get the medium size 50 army. That's my hope. But I might end up with a large. And why don't I want the largest army? Well, on this character, I don't really have 115 high quality tier 5 soldier troops because I suffered losses for stupid reasons. So I'd rather, you know, train non-tier 5 troops during this grind, what I'm gonna do. I don't care so much about killing him fast. I don't care so much about, you know, just stomping him. I want to keep my daily party wage upkeep low, around 5,000 here. But we don't know. And before we take it, I'm gonna teach you that the name of the bandit leaders in Empire culture is rather easy, because if you get the smallest one, it starts with an A. Akalon. And if it's the medium size, it's B. Sorry, A, B, C, D, Dester. And then alphabetically, the largest one is E, Emeris. So A, D, E, but it's still in an alphabetic order. That's my mind trick to remember. Tell me more about the bandit leader. We got Destor, A, D, E. So we know this is a 50 size army now. These armies, they pay around between 4 and say 10, maybe up to 11,000. So we were really lucky here now. We got a very good reward, almost 10,000 for killing the medium-sized 50 army. So this is very good. I'll deal with it, right. And now I control this, right, with my 46 size army when I pick the quest. Now I can refill my army with either recruits that I can train up, or I can pop out into the town surroundings and I can check my troop inventory. Alright, I don't have anything to train here really. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go into town and pick up a couple of more recruits. Say I already have 20 recruits, so this army is really bad quality. It doesn't matter, but I would like to train up the soldiers of this character, and I would like to not suffer any losses, and that's the plan all along. No losses, remember? So we're not gonna talk about party speed, but it really doesn't matter if you have 40, 50 or up to like 60 something, you get almost the same speed. I'm sure you know the brackets of the speed changes as well as I do here, but so let's go with that. That'll be enough. So now we have our army. Obviously, if you fight a 50 size army, you can fight them with around 50. A little bit more if you have low quality, if you're not skilled, a bit less if you have high level tier troops. And I would come to the next thing. My clan, unfortunately, even since we're neutral, here he is at war. So I prefer to stay in the green circles. That makes it 100% safe. You cannot be attacked here. I know people find this very cowardly, but I'm a cautious general, right? I didn't pick these wars. He ran away up here, so we're gonna pop over to Zeonica's green circle if my game crashes. I will end up inside the town, and hopefully no hostile player will pop out here. If you're a neutral player, of course, you don't have to worry about getting attacked. I'm just gonna check the stream. Seems to be going well here. So we're about 12 minutes into the stream, and we're about to find Destor, the bandit leader, and kill him. Really, if you want to do this is all the information you need. You can take 5 bandit leader quests every 12 hours. There are no other quests in Bannerlord Online that has a 12-hour cooldown repeat cycle. That means you can do quests in the morning, wait 12 hours and do them again in the evening. And that's on each character, so if you have 3 characters, which is the maximum, you can do 15 bandit leaders. Now we're gonna go down to Tarkutis and see if we can find a bandit leader. I have a lot of backlighting from my window, so it's not really, for me it's very hard to see what's going on the screen nighttime. You might not want to fight nighttime. Here he comes, so we're gonna shadow him. We're gonna try to set up near a green circle. If you're not clanned, don't worry about that, but if you have enemies, after a while you'll get to learn the patrol circles of these guys. I think he's gonna stop outside the Zeonica here for a while. Yep, and we're gonna grab him there. Boom. Now 4 other players can come in and help you. Sometimes they do, but you need to be ready to fight these 50 guys. So I'm just gonna tell you what I do. I quickly take out my weapons. I put my shield wall in front. I'll put up shield wall on them, and I go off and I take my lance. Oh, I missed. Alright, so the bandit leader with the horse, he got away. Sometimes you can kill him on the first charge there. Now it is hard to see. So all the infantry, heavy infantry here, just came charging on me. So that means you can death ball them. I'll explain what that is. Oh god, it's so hard to see what's going on. So they're chasing you while they're ranged. Charge your troops. So you don't want heavy infantry here. We got red, that's bad. And you ride around and you stab them with the pointy stick in your hand. Take your time, no hurry. Okay, we get a lot of red. Probably because we're using recruits. I hope only recruits are dying. So I'm trying to take out the 2 crossbows men that are always in the 50 army. Only 1 cavalry, which is the leader, Bandit Leader Destor. So there's the other. That's the 2 crossbowmen. Those are the most dangerous for you, because if you're right against them and they fire a bolt from the crossbow into your head or chest, passes the shield, they can not 1-shot you but 2-shot you. So you might wonder, what am I doing with my lance? How can I get those high damage numbers? I press the X button and I couch. And this is good for grinding experience for polearm. I guess riding as well. I mean, I could swing with my sides. I'm sorry about the cat. Alright, I think we're done with all the ranged troops. And so far we suffered 4 losses, but 3 of them are recruits. I'm not happy with that. We lost 1 Imperial trained archer. So this is bad. Okay, now we can grab the side swinging polearm and we deathball them. So they're just chasing me. They're ignoring my army. Oops, that's not good. And you want to fight them around on this little hill here, around 25-30 meters from your army. That would be like 80-90 feet. And just circle them like you do with looters. And start swinging. Even if your weapon is slow, it is reach you want. So remember, I choose a long weapon here. Because if these guys hit you, okay, we're gonna bring them up a little bit closer to the ranged troops so they can fire into this melee bunch here. Got a kill there. And you slowly attrition these guys without suffering any losses. If you die, your troops gonna charge. And at this stage you probably suffer some losses that might be permanent deaths. And I don't want that. I'm really bad at swinging here. So if you use a Menlavian that's around 6, 7, 8,000, it's a bit short and you probably will suffer hits here. If you have a worse horse, yeah, I forgot to say that. I have a patron, very expensive horse. That helps me a lot with control, range, speed. Yes, that is not beginner horse material. So I'm cheating a bit here. But you should be able to do this. Practice. You start with the 20 armies and then you control these 50 armies. And now, when we worn them down a bit, we're gonna bring them a bit closer. And maybe I can get 1 or 2 of these guys to peel off and go towards my army and get killed. So you don't want to overburden your shield wall. Right, I need to remove shield wall because they fight better in melee if they're not in shield wall. They can reinforce each other. They move towards the enemy a bit better than on shield wall. Or if you want to practice your riding and polearm skills, you can kill them on your own. I mean, if we have another player joining, there's gonna be like a reset and you wait, and I will get health back from my horse, depending on your medical level, skill level, and perks. Okay, see, he was almost on the way towards my army and getting killed by them, so. My army now got a little bit of melee experience there, while I... Okay, I missed there. Don't be a hero, be a zero. And the battle is won, and we suffered 4 losses, but 3 of them were recruits. But I wish I could have avoided the Imperial Trainer. I don't know how he died. They are in the back line. Maybe the bandit leader, Destor, killed him when he charged with his horse, and I missed him. So it's a skill issue, it's not a game issue. And we got fine steel, Paramarian, yada yada. You want to loot fast, and you want to head back into a green circle. You have 8 seconds, 6 seconds, so even 4 seconds, and I'm inside the green circle. So even if there was a hostile clan ready to gank me, attack me at Zeonica, I would have gotten into safety and I would have been safe. I took a little bit of a risk fighting so far from a green circle, because as far as I understand it, when the battle ends, a 30-second timer starts running, and a slow computer starts loading the loot, but the 30 seconds are still counting down. So I only got like 8-9 seconds to move. I should have had 30 seconds to get into safety from where I pop out of the battle. That's a feature of the mod or the game that I really don't like, but yeah, it is what it is. Most of the time, you should be able to get him home safely. We now have 5 wounded. I myself maintain good health, so we got a bit of upkeep, 4,800 money. But we're gonna go down to Zeonica now and collect our reward. Remember, we have 10,000 money, and I don't want to check my inventory until I'm inside a green circle. And look, we have a little bit of experience. We can now level up 1 Imperial Archer. We have 2 Imperial Trained Archers ready to level up. And look, 5 recruits. Wow. What do we need? We need both Archers and Infantrymen, right? But I'd say, oh, we need more infantry. Now on this character, this stream isn't about companions, but on this character I have companions that helps me train and upgrade Imperial troops. So that's why I'm running with those. Not because they're best, it's convenient, and I can sell them to the guard commander. So let's finish this chapter 2 of the tutorial where I shown you one battle. You don't need to watch anymore. I'm probably gonna do another combat. So if you want to tag along, otherwise I'll see you in the next one, because this is really it. I can't remember if I missed saying something. So before we grab a new quest, I think we're good with Destor, the medium size for now. So I'll put in, let me show you something. As you can see here, we don't have any experience. Yes, we do. We have 382 experience on this troop category, Imperial Infantryman Tier 2. If I put 8 in there, I'll keep the last one. He's still gonna have 382 experience. So always just store everyone but 1. You keep 1 so you don't lose the experience. Right, so we're down to 44. I think that's a good number for asking for a new mission. Now I don't know, the wounded troops might not calculate into, the game might... Oh fuck. Thorfinn is a lost young hero in the global chat looking for a clan, and I'm such a nice guy. I wouldn't say I like helping new people, but I do help new people into the game because I want the mod to grow. I don't want people to leave it. I want to have fun once it gets developed further. Now we're going to talk to the guard commander about the job you gave me, the hunt for the leader of the bandits. You can choose from influence 27 or 10,000. Obviously we're going to grab the gold, and I predict we're gonna get another Destor 50 army size. Yeah, we did. And this time we got over 10,000. Really lucky with the rewards here. And since 3 of our recruits died, I'm just gonna grab a couple of more. The loot. Yeah, mostly trash, but we get an iron helmet, 46 armor. That sells for a bit. We get a fine steel Paramarion. It's a tier 4 sword. You get a bit of money for that. So mostly trash, but you get 1 or 2 okay-ish items. You can either use them yourself or you can sell them on the trade market. So you don't only get the reward from the guard commander, you also get some decent items that you easily can sell on the Zeonica market here. So I'd say we maybe made, I could sell those 2 iron items for maybe say 20,000, and I made 10,000, so I made 30,000 in, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'm playing slower now since I'm streaming and explaining. I'd say that's decent income for an intermediate level player. If you have a lot of shark, hostile ganking players around, obviously you need to be much more careful. I'm streaming early in the day now, so there's not going to be a lot of hostile players. Oh, here he comes, and it's perfect. See, even if there were red hostile players around, look how close I am to the green circle. And I can probably position me and myself almost inside it. So even if I crash, even if the game were to crash, which it does for me, and if I couldn't get back inside, I would fight inside the green circle. They could not attack me. Alright, I put up my infantry in front, that's all I had time to do. I get my lance out, and I chop Dester with 600 damage in the face. I select my ranged, and I put them on spread out, what's it called? I spread them out a bit. I think that protects them a little bit better from ranged fire. I'm not very good with troop commands, and you have to watch some other video to learn that. Boom, one of the crossbowmen is down. Where's the other crossbow guy? Let's get an archer here. If the crossbowmen are reloading, you need to aim downwards. There we go. When you have the lance couched like this, you can actually aim a bit with the mouse. Alright. I should probably put my infantry on shield wall now, because they are mostly receiving incoming ranged fire. So we want them to have shields up. Here comes reinforcement. Not that we really need it. You could do this with a friend. You can be up to four other players. And did you see the reset? I got a bit of health back. I have to redo all my commands. There we go. Okay. We're still working. We have to redo the death balling of the heavy infantry back here. See, they're already death balling towards me, meaning grouping up. So they used to rush your army until quite recently. So oh, I missed. The bushes here, sometimes the sneaky bandits hide in the bushes, but we're gonna get them, aren't we? If you're a new player and you join someone, I don't mind. I mean, I don't want it. Sometimes if you're unlucky and get some unlucky hits, oh, he's gonna go down. And that means his troops gonna charge. And he's probably gonna suffer quite a few losses now when his troops charge. And what he's doing is his troops gonna pull all the heavy infantry towards my army. So actually he did me a huge disservice by joining. He screwed up my tactics. But he doesn't know better, so it's not his fault. And we won it without me taking many losses. We lost one troop, and it was Thorfinn who lost it, and it's only a recruit. So we lost one recruit. That's good. That's good. We got a pitchfork and a blacksmith hammer. We didn't get any good loot. I guess Thorfinn got the loot this time. And we're gonna say thanks to Thorfinn, even though he fucked us up. So another quick 10,000, but this time we didn't get any loot to sell. Because the joining player probably got the good loot. Right, so I think we go with, no, first you upgrade 2 infantrymen and I'm just gonna make infantry here now. So we get 7 upgrades and we didn't lose any. So that's a net advantage. Higher tier trained troops, that's a profit in a way. Just throw those infantrymen in. Went to 49. Right. I guess we'll... 44. Yeah, you know what? I'll probably go on another character and show you an 80 army. Should I do that now? Yeah, let's do that. Because the 80 army is... Yeah! That's maybe something you want to do with a friend. It's fun. Group. Material. Game material. 10,600. And we're gonna see... We got an... Oh, look. We got MRIs. That's an 80 stack. And we only get 3,000 more than last time. And it's a much higher risk that we're gonna lose troops this time. Okay, we're gonna heal up a bit. While we do that, we might as well ask the guard commander about selling troops to him. Yeah, I don't want to do this. I'll make another video about troop training if I haven't already done it. And you get 10 troop training quests every 10 minutes. This is decent, 10,000, but it's not good enough. Right, this is good. 4 Imperial Infantrymen, you get 45 influence. I'm gonna go with that. I don't really need influence at the moment. So okay. That means alright. So now we're gonna fight an 80 stack. Oh. Thorfinn joined my clan. So someone else must have recruited him. Well, this video isn't about... This video isn't about clan recruitment. Now, so 23 recruits, we're not gonna bring those. See, I'm not gonna have a very good army here. It's decent. Oh my god, this is not good. I'm gonna bring 17 recruits and also a bunch of low tier troops. So that's the reason I don't want to do 80 MRS Bandit Leader armies really with this guy, this character. I'm slower, my speed is 3.0 now, so it's easier that I get attacked outside the green circles. Here he is. That might be a good attack vector into the green circle here. I think it's gonna be, yeah, we're gonna grab him here in front, or maybe even inside. Yeah, look at this. We're lucky here. This is perfect. So lucky. It can take around 5 minutes to get the bandit leader to actually enter a green circle. And another advantage is we are well within visible range of Zeonica here now, and we might have people joining me and helping me. I actually wouldn't mind help now, because my army is so weak that it probably is a good thing to reset it. Spread out. Okay, now we have some extra cavalry here. The bandit leader always charges you. So we got him in the face. So there's like 6 other bandits on horses. And now we have a bunch more of the very dangerous crossbowmen. So you want to take those out and drag all that dangerous heavy. Look at that heavy infantry. That can mess up your army, especially a weak army like I do. So you don't want these guys to hit your own army. At least not yet. There we go. So I'm gonna set my infantry to shield wall. I don't know how many shields we have out there. Probably quite a lot. Okay. Find it a bit hard to talk and play at the same time. I have to admit. Okay, we got one there. And we got another one. Oh, look at this guy. He's reloading and he's aiming. So I did not charge him because he was aiming at me with his crossbow. And if he misses the shield, hits me in the face, I can take a lot of damage because of the velocity of the horse. The speed of the horse. You get like speed bonus. So you want to grab him. I should have gotten this guy there. Reloading in the face. Rinse and repeat. Oh, 46. That, I don't know, was that I think that's that guy. 46 on that range. Gee, and look at the horse. It's down to half health. So right now, I wouldn't mind someone joining, so I would get a bit of health back. And my ranged troops up there are dealing with 5-6 cavalry, while I'm just getting rid of the ranged troops. I think we're ready now to... So we're gonna take this shield wall and remove it from shield wall, the melee infantry, group 1. And we're gonna go over to my war razor, the long polearm that you're keeping with you. And you just slowly start chugging on these guys. But I mean, if I take a polearm to the face now, I could go down and die. And then my army would charge. And that would mean a lot of losses, which would mean making money 101 wouldn't work as well as I'd like it to. So this is going to be a bit... So here's another aspect that I've been thinking about. If I get reinforced by another human player, will my archers' arrows, quivers, magazines of projectile ammunition reset? So I'm keeping them up here on this little hill, and my range is shooting down on them. One guy peeled off. I'm gonna risk getting him in the face. So I'm taking my time. We're inside a green circle. We don't want to suffer losses. Playing it cool. Oops. Oh shit, he hit my horse. I was lucky there. My horse didn't take more damage. I didn't see him in the bushes. I missed. That's okay. We're in it for the... this is the part of the combat that I like riding around, couching crossbows in the face. That's fun. This is not fun. I don't like death bowling. I don't do it with looters. I only do this because I like money. See? If you get hit, that's gonna hurt. You're gonna die. Doesn't matter if you have the best arm in the game. 2-3 of those polearms hits, you're down. Oh, okay, he's coming out of the bushes there. Yeah. So now the death punch, the death ball is a bit smaller. If they were to charge now, probably wouldn't be a disaster, so I can risk myself. And if I die, my army can handle it without all too many losses. No thanks, maybe later. What's he talking about? And that's how you take care of a 80 stack without suffering a single loss. So that was well done. Congrats. We just made 13,000 gold plus... let's see examine what the loot is from this. Can you get any like super rare, incredibly expensive items? No. I think maybe one time out of 5 billion I got a fine steel Manlavian, which is a hundreds of thousands of gold weapon. But most of the time you get average loot. We got the bodkin arrows, some padded straps. Okay, this was really bad. We didn't get it. Oh no, we got 20 armor. These sell for a couple of thousand. But this wasn't. Oh yeah, we got 218 armor. And we were safe the entire time because we were within the Thorfinn. Where did I get companion? What, he gave me like a bonus or something. Okay, my new clan member is wondering about companions. If you watched my earlier companion video, you could tell him. You could log into the game, could whisper him, could help him. So do that. Be friendly to your new players. Make the mod grow. Don't gank. Don't be an asshole. If your excuse is this is just a game, no, you're a bad person. You're immature. You're young. You're stupid. Don't do it. Go out and fight other veterans that want to fight you. Let the mod grow. You will have more fun long term. And you'll grow as a person. Alright. Let's see how long have we been streaming. I think this is gonna... Yeah, 40 minutes. That's gonna be it. One last detail. I don't know, so let me know in the comments if you have information on this. Yeah! When I turn in my quest here now, is that when the next Bandit Leader quest is generated? So it's actually the current amount of troops I have in my army now, which is 115, that generates the next level of Bandit Leader? I don't think so. I think if I turn it in now, I can go out, I can get my 40 troops, try to get Destiny 50 instead. But I'm not 100% sure about that. If you can confirm it, let me know in the comments. Alright. If you watched all the way to the end, thanks for watching. You know what to do. Hit all those buttons down there. Support the channel, support the mod by giving it more views on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments. What's your favorite way of making money? I'll probably make another one about making money stuff. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, and bye.